Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Good morning. We are so delighted to celebrate Shabbat with our whole Chizuk Amuno community, and especially excited to celebrate with Ian as he comes this morning before our community to become a bar mitzvah. We are looking forward to celebrating with all of the wonderful people you see before you, his parents, Stephanie and Keith, his sister Barry, and his aunts and uncles, and his grandparents, his tutor as well. We're going to begin on page 10 with Birkot HaShachar, the morning blessings. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lasech bivina lavchin ben yom uben laila. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shasani b'tzalmo.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shasani Yisrael.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shasani bat chorim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, pokeach ivrim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, malbish sharumim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, matir asurim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, zokef kefufim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, rokar etz al hamayim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shasali kol tzorki.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamechin mitzadei gaver.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, ozer Yisrael bigvura.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, oter Yisrael b'tifara.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, anotein layav koach. Utnenu hayom uv'chol yom l'chenu l'chesed l'rachamim be'einecha v'nei koreinu v'tigmelenu chasadim tovim. Baruch atah Adonai gomel chasadim tovim le'amo Yisrael. Turn to page 32, the Psalm for Shabbat, as we give thanks to God for the Shabbat and also for God's love for us every day, every night. Mizmor shir liyom hashabbat tov leodol Adonai ulezamer l'shimcha elyon ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Oh, Jinavum b'seva d'shenim ronanim yiyu lagid ki asher Adonai tzuri v'lo avla tabo. Mourners and those observing Yortzeit, rise for Kaddish on page 52. Yid kadal v'yid kadash shemei rabbah be'alma divrach cherutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayed z'chol beit Yisrael v'agala uvizman kari v'imro amen.
Amen.
Yehei rabba mevarach le'olam u'mei maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma v'imro amen.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imro amen.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imro amen. Baruch she'amar, page 54. Baruch she'amar v'haya baruch hu oseh v'reshit, baruch omer v'yoseh, baruch gozer u'mekayem, baruch merachem al haaretz, baruch merachem al habriot, baruch meshalem sachar tov v're'av, baruch chai la'ad v'kayam lanetzach, baruch podeh u'matziel, baruch shemo, baruch atah Adonai melech Mishbachim for Abisham Chasidav Zadar Shadar Bechanal Khanai. יחיד חי העולמים, מלך משובח ומפאר עד שמו הגדול, ברוך אתה אדוני, מלך מהולל ותשבחו. Turn to Ashrei, page 80. Ashrei Yoshvei Beitecha Od Halelucha Selah. Ashrei Am Shekacha Lo, Ashrei Am Shadonai Elohav. Hadar Kavod Hodecha V'divrei Niflotecha Asicha V'ziznotecha. Anin Rechem Adonai. Tehillat Adonai Adaber Pi V'varach Kavasar Shem Kadsho Le'olam Va'ed V'anachnu Nevarech Ya Me'atav Yad Olam. Hallelujah. Page 88, the 150th Psalm. Hallelujah. 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 Bekadsho. Hallelujah. Birkiauzo. Hallelujah. B'gevurotav. Hallelujah. Kirov Gulo. Hallelujah. B'teka shofar. Hallelujah. B'nevel v'chinor. Hallelujah. 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 B'tofu machol. Hallelujah. B'minim v'ugav. Hallelujah. B'tziel tzilei shama. Hallelujah. B'tziel tzilei trua. Kohan shama tehallelujah. Kohan shama tehallelujah. Hallelujah. 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 We turn to Yishtabach, page 94. Yishtabach Shimcha La'ad Malkeinu Ha'al HaMelech HaGadol VaHaKadosh B'Shamayim U'Ba'aretz Ki Lechana Adonai Eloheinu V'Elohei Avoteinu Shir Shvacha Halal V'Zimra Ozumem Shala Netzach Gedula Ugvura Tehila V'Tiferet Kedusha U'Malchut Brachot V'Hoda'ot Me'ata V'ad Olam Baruch Atah Adonai El Melech Gadol B'Tishbachot El HaHoda'ot Adon HaNiflaot Habocher B'Shirei Zimra Melech Elchei Olamim. I see I made a mistake, Chazan. It's the first one of the morning. Make sure you keep track. There will be lots more. Everybody, we turn to page 334 for Nishmat. Nishmat Kol Chai Yivarech et Shimcha Adonai Eloheinu. Baruch HaMaseh Tefer. Ilufino Malay Shira Kaya Moshoni Nirina. Na'alelcha u'nshabecha u'nfayerecha u'nvarech et shem kadshecha ka'amor leDavid baruchi nafshi et Adonai v'chol kravai et shem kadsho ha'el b'tatzumot uzecha hagadol b'chvod shemecha hagibor lanetzach v'nora b'norotecha hamelech hayoshev Al Kiseram Venisa. Chazon Lichterman.
שוכן מעד מרום וקדוש שמו. בפי ישרים תתהלל, ובדברי צדיקים תתפרח, ובלשון חסידים תתרומם, ובקרב קדושים תתקדש, ובמקהלות רבבות, עמך בית ישראל. שהקן חובת כל היצורים לפניך אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, להודות, להלל, לשבח, לפעל, לרומם, להדר, לברך, להלל ולקלס על כל דברי שירות ותשבחות. דוד בן ישי עבדך משיחך, ישתבח שמך לעד מלכנו.
We're in the middle of page 338.
ברכות והודאות מעתה ועד עולם, ברוך אתה אדוני, אל המלך גדול ותשבחות, אל ההודאות אדוני נפלאות, הבוקר בשירי זמרה, מלך העולמים. יתהלל ויקדש מרבה, והלמד יברח חירותי והמלך מלכותי, וחייכון ויומכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמירה מברך לעולם עולם מעלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהלל ותהלל, שמד ידשה בריחו, לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה. אמרו אמן. ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Va'ed.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, יוצר אור ובורא חושך, עושה שלום ובורא את הכל.
We're in the middle of page 340.
כן כרך אדוני אלוהינו בעולם הזה, ונזולתך מלכנו לחיי העולם הבא. את הסבילתך גואלנו למות המשיח, ונדום אליך מושיענו לתחיית המתים. אל אדון על כל המעשים ברוך ומברך בפי כל נשמה, גודלו וטובו מלא עולם דעת ובנה סובבים אותו. עמידה על חיות הקודש ונהדר בכבוד על המקווה, זכותו משול לבני חיסו, חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו. צווים מאורות שברא אלוהינו, יצרם בדעת בבינה ובהשכל, כוח וגבורה נתן בהם, להיות מושלים בקרב תבל. מלאים סיבם וגנוגה, נועה זיבם בכל העולם, שמחים בצאתם וששים בבואם, עושים בהם הרצון קונם. פאר וכבוד נוטלים לשמו, צהלה ובינה לזכר מלכותו. קרא לשמש ויזרח אורה, והתקין צורת הלבנה. שבח נותנים לו כל צבא מעלם, תפארת וגדולה, שרפים ואופנים, וחיות הקודש. לילה שבת מכל המעשים ביום השביעי. כולם אהובים, כולם ברורים, כולם גיבורים, וכולם עושים במאווירה רצון קונם. וכולם פותחים את פיהם בקדושה ובטהרה, בשירה ובזמרה, ומברכים ומשבחים ומפארים ומריצים ומגישים וממליכים את השם. האל המלך הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, קדוש הוא. וכולם מקבלים עליהם על המלכות שמיים זה מזה, ונותנים רשו לזה לזה, להקדיש ליוצרם בנחת רוח, בשפה ברורה ובנימה קדושה. כולם כאחד פונים ואומרים ביראה, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוא כל הארץ כבודו. תירפנים בחיות הקודש, בראש גדול מתנשאים ליום הצדפים, ליום התם, משבחים ואומרים, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו.
We're on the bottom paragraph of page 344.
אור חדש על ציון תאיר, אור חדש על ציון תאיר, ונזכר כולנו מהרה לאורו, מהרה לאורו. ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר המאורות.
We gather together the corners of our tzitziot as we prepare to recite Shema together.
וקרבתנו לשמך הגדול אצלו באמת, להודות לך וליחידך באהבה. ברוך אתה אדוני, הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך, בכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם מלבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. והים שמוע תשמעו מצוותך אשר מצוויתם היום. למען ירבו ימיכם ובניכם על האדמה אשר נשבע אדוני לאבותיכם לתת להם, כימי השמיים על הארץ. ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר אל בני ישראל ואמרת עליהם, ועשו להם ציצית על כנפי בגדיהם לדורותם, ונתנו על ציצית הכנף בתל תכלת, והיה לכם לציצית, וראיתם אותו וזכרתם את כל מצוות אדוני ועשיתם אותם, ולא תתורו אחרי לבבכם ואחרי עיניכם אשר אתם זונים אחריהם, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אמת. אדוני אלוהיכם, אמת. ויציב נחום ויום ישב ונאמן ורבי ונאמן.
We're at the top of page 350, friends.
לדור ודור קיים השם קיים, וכיסא נכון, ומלכותו ואמונתו לעד קיימת. אמת שאתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו, ואלוהי אבותינו, מלכנו, מלך אבותינו, גואלנו, גואל אבותינו, יוצרנו, צור ישועתנו, הודינו מציילנו, מעולם שמך, אין אלוהים זולתך, עזרת אבותינו אדבו מעולם. תהילות לליון, ברכו מברך, משה ומרים בני ישראל לחנו שירה בשמחה רבה יאמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורת הילוד עושלה שיר החדשה שבחו גאולים לשמחה על שפת הים יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. צור ישראל תונה בעזרת ישראל עובדינו עמך יהודה וישראל עלינו אדוני צבאות שמו קדוש ישראל ברוך אתה אדוני כל ישראל.
We'll begin the Amidah together on page 354, and after the Kedusha, we'll continue silently through page 364.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotinu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Lecha האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא אל העליון כל מלך חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי הבור ומביא גואל לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ופוקד ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה אתה גיבור להושיע מחלקל חיים בחסד מחיה מתים ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות עמידה מלך מלך ממית ומחיה המצמיח ישועה ונאמנתו לחיות מתים ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים.
Nekadosh Shabbat Morning B'Shmei Maram Kakatov Yadneviacha V'Kara Ze El Ze V'Yamar
נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשם ארון ככתוב עליון נביאך וקרא זה לזה ויאמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות ולכל הארץ כבוד. אז בקול רעש גדול אוויר וחזק משמיעים קול מתנזים ליומת השרפים ליונתם ברוך יום ההירות ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו ממקום מלכנו תופיע ותמלוך עלינו כי מחכים אנחנו לך מתי תמלוך בציון מתי תמלוך בציון בקרוב בימינו לעולם ועד תשכון בקרוב בימינו לעולם ועד תשכון תבקדל ותבקדש תבקדל ותבקדש בתוך ירושלים ירושלים ירחה לדור ודור לדור ודור לדור ודור לדור ודור ולנצח נצחים ועינינו תראינה מלכותך כדבר אמור בשירי עוזך על ידי דוד על ידי דוד משיח צדקך ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהי ציון לדור ודור הללויה לדור ודור נגיד גדלך ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש ושיבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד כי המלך גדול וקדוש אתה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We continue with our own personal prayers in Hebrew or English from page 358 through page 364. Oh, say shalom, shalom bimromav, Yaseh shalom. Ose shalom. Shalom bimromav. Yaseh shalom. Turn to page 392 for Kaddish Shalom.
יתקדש וקדוש שם רבה, בעלמתי ובחירותי והמליך מחרתי, וחייכון ובימיכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל, הגלה בזמן קריב ימרו, אמן. יהי שמי רבם מברך, לעולם לעולם העולם היה, ידברך וישתבח ויפאר ויתרומם וינשא, vidale shemer gersha bricho lella mikol bichata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechamata ta'amiram yama v'medwamen itkabel etzeladon neva'udon dechol beit Yisrael chodam navachon v'shmai v'melo amen Shlom rabba min shmaya v'chayim Alhino v'yakol Yisrael v'maro amen Ose shalom b'imron ma'avlu yose shalom Alhino v'yakol Yisrael v'maro amen.
We've reached the Torah service. Ian, are you almost ready, bud? We are looking forward to hearing Ian chant his Haftarah and to sharing in words of Torah and blessing with Ian's family and friends and our entire Chizuk Amuno community. As we have these weeks without a Torah scroll, we begin with the blessing for studying and reading Torah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu, la'asok b'divrei Torah.
Amen.
Avinu Malkeinu, we pray that you, God, bless our family with peace, that you teach us to appreciate the treasure of our lives. Help us to renew our love for one another continually. This morning, in the light of your Torah, grant us, the people Israel, and all your creatures everywhere, health and fulfillment, harmony, peace, and joy, as together we say, Amen. Middle of page 398, Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Nechad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Elol Adonai, Onaron Mama Shemo Yahelav. Lecha Adonai, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, V'Hakideret, V'Hanetzah, V'Hahad, Ki Chol B'Shamayim U'Haaretz. Lecha Adonai, HaMamlecha, V'Hamitnaseh L'Chol Rosh. Ramamo, Ramamo, Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavo, v'hishtachavo, l'Adon ragelav
Kadoshu.
Ramamo, Adonai Eloheinu, v'hishtachavo, l'Har Kodeshu, Ki Kadosh Adonai
This morning we read Parashat Emor near the end of the book of Leviticus. The book of Leviticus has a couple of alternative names. One of those alternative names is Torat Kohanim, the Torah or the laws of the Kohanim. And we see this morning how that comes to be, in the sense that we read the laws of this special category of people. In every society, the Torah imagined that there were to be a group of people who were to be especially scrupulous. They were the role models for the community. We follow their lead. We engage in their holiness and hope to draw some of their holiness into our own lives. This morning, we honor for the first Aliyah, Ian, Savta, and Pop, Nadine, and Ray. If you're following along in a Chumash at home, you can find it on page 717 in the Eitz Chaim Chumash, or any Chumash, any Torah, you can find Leviticus chapter 21, verse 1. The blessings for an Aliyah for the Torah can be found on page 400 in Sim Shalom, and honored with the first Torah reading this morning is Ian's tutor, Liam Asher. Nadine and Ray, take it away.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaBarach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaBarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. ויאמר אדוני אל משה, אמור אל הכהנים בני אהרון, ואמרת עליהם, לנפש לא יטמע בעמיו, כי אם לשרו הקרוב אליו, לאמו ולאביו, ולבנו ולביתו ולאחיו, ולאחותו בתולה הקרובה אליו, אשר לא הייתה לאיש, לא יטמע. לא יטמע בעל בעמה להיכלו, לא יכרכו קרחה בראשם, ופת זקנם לא יגלחו, ובבשרם לא ישרטו שרטט. קדושים יהיו לאלוהיהם, ולא יחללו שם אלוהיהם, כי את אישי אדוני לכם אלוהיהם, הם מקריבים והיו קודש.
Amen. Nadine and Ray.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam. Asher natan lanu Torah temet. V'chayei olam nata b'tzochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Yasher Koach to Liam and to Nadine and Ray. Big sister.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaBarach. Baruch Adonai HaBarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch.
Baruch Adonai. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Isha zona b'chalela lo yikachu v'isha grusha meisha lo yikachu ki kadosh hu l'Elohav v'kidashto ki elechem Elohecha hu makriv kadosh yelach ki kadosh ani Adonai mekadishchem uvat ish kohen ki techel liznot et avia hi machalelet va'esh tisarev va'kohen hagadol me'achav asher yutzak al rosho shemen hamishcha umilei et yado lilbosh et habgadim et rosho lo yifra uvgadav lo yifrom ve'al konashot me lo yavo laviv ulimo lo itama umin hamikdash lo yetze velo yechalel et mikdash Elohav ki nezer shemen mishchat Elohav alav ani Adonai. Barry, your closing blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet vayeh olam netam b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai notei Torah.
Amen. Yamdu Gedaya Pinchas ben Ruven Nechama v'Nechama Bela v'Shoshana bat Beryl Moshe v'Ita Devora v'Aliyah HaShlishit. Honored with the third Aliyah, Steffi and Keith, Ian's parents.
Adonai,
Baruch Adonai Barach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch
Inu melech haolam asher bachar banu Kohanim
with
Baruch atah Adonai notein Torah.
Amen. Vehu isha bivtuleha ikach amana ugrusha v'chalala zona et ele lo yikach ki im betula me'amav yikach isha v'lo yichalel zaro be'amav ki ani Adonai mekadsho.
Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai notein Torah.
Amen. Now we celebrate with Steffi and Keith as their son Ian is called forward as a bar mitzvah. Chazan.
Yahavod habachura bar mitzvah. Abichai Pele ben Gedalia Pinchas v'Shoshana tzira l'Torah.
Steffi and Keith, you have some words that you're going to share with Ian now?
Sure. Ian, from the moment you arrived, you captivated our hearts. First with your adorable face, and then with your kindness, sensitivity, generosity, thoughtfulness, and your smile.
May you embrace life to the fullest. May you confront your fears and not allow them to paralyze you in pursuing what you love. May you view this world as a safe, unthreatening, and a funny place in which to dwell. May you one day fully appreciate the extraordinary gifts that you have been given of empathy, kindness, intelligence, and beauty. May your sense of humor and always be close to you and comfort you through good, difficult times. May you always remember this extraordinary day and your Jewish mothers and fathers who came before you and made it possible for you to stand here today as a Jew. May God smile upon you and embrace you with love. Be interested in everything. Be curious, adventurous, and explore. Drink in everything. Have fun, but also be serious. Make a difference. Don't sit back and watch. Go for it. Take risks, be involved, help other people. Help this planet. Honor your Jewish heritage and traditions. Have a purpose in life. Let me say that again. Have a purpose in life. Your purpose gives meaning to your life. May you pursue justice and be a blessing to others. May you feel passionate about the social injustice in this world, and may you do your part in helping to repair the world. May you continue to study Torah to help shape you into a better human being. May you love reading and read many books. May you be not just smart, but become wise. May you look beyond the surface of things. Life is about making choices. May you have the courage and good judgment to make good choices. We know how hard you've worked on your bar mitzvah. You should be very proud of your accomplishments. We are. Ian, we wish you an extraordinary life, one filled with everyday miracles of love, friendship, and useful work, and a sense of how precious it all is. You are a wonderful son and brother, and you will be a great man, and we are also happy to have a front row seat. We love you.
Ian, as you're sitting there as the king, time for your Torah blessings, bud. Baruch.
Yes.
Baruch et Adonai HaMorah.
Baruch Adonai HaBarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaBarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu.
Perfect.
Asher
Mikol ha'amin, v'natan lanu et torato, baruch atah noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. וידבר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר אל אהרון לאמור איש מזרעך לדורותם, אשר יהיה בומם לא יקרב להקריב לחם אלוהיו, כי כל איש אשר בומם לא יקרב איש עיוור או פיסח או חרום או שרוע, או איש אשר יהיה בו שבר רגל או שבר יד, או גיבן או דק, או תבלול בעינו, או גרב או ילפת, או מרוח אשר, כל איש אשר בו מום מזרע אהרון הכהן לא ייגש להקריב את אישי אדוני מום בו את לחם אלוהיו, לא ייגש להקריב לחם אלוהיו מקדשי הקודשים ומן הקודשים יאכל, אך אל הפרוכת לא יבוא, ואל המזבח לא ייגש קימום בו, ולא יחלל מקדשי, כי אני אדוני מקדשם. וידבר אדוני אל אהרון ואל בניו, ואל כל בני ישראל.
Eloheinu melech asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'hayei olam natan b'toleinu, baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Ian, you have some words you want to share with us before your Haftorah this morning?
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Torah and more. The main theme is the laws of the priests of the family of Sadhu. Verse 17 states, Bigedei Fishtim Yobarshu. And when they enter the gates of the inner court, they shall wear linen vestments. They shall have nothing woolen upon them when they serve the people. This quote makes me think about when my family goes to synagogue for services. I must wear a shirt and tie, not shorts and a t-shirt. We must look clean and shaven. This is like what the priests are required to do before going into the temple. This also makes me think about verse 17, Ve'yayin lo yishtu, which says, no priest shall drink wine when he enters into the inner court. This allows him to focus and on his duties. They are getting in the right mindset before they enter the temple. Before school, I try to get a good night's sleep to help me focus and try not to go on electronics as well. Both things help to prepare me for my school day. This helps me focus. Verse 23 says, they, the priests, shall declare to my people, being kodesh l'chol, what is holy and what is not, and inform them what is pure and what is impure. Being tamid l'tahor. Throughout my life, I have been taught right and wrong. I have been taught how to celebrate the holidays, keep kosher, and follow the Jewish customs. I think that being born into Judaism is not enough unless you follow customs and traditions. Following the customs and traditions make people more holy, like the priests. All this relates to what I have been taught by my Judaism from family, rabbis, and teachers throughout the year. Thank you to my tutor Liam for helping me learn and prepare for this day. Thank you to Hazan Lichterman for sitting with me week after week and helping me learn my Haftorah. Thank you for teaching me about the Haftorah as well and help me to prepare my speech. Thank you to Rabbi Wexler and Rabbi Dornberg for guiding me and my parents throughout these process, especially in these challenging times. I would like to thank my grandparents, especially Pop, for making sure I got to Hebrew school every Wednesday and for making the ride there a lot of fun. Thank you to my sister Barry for always being there for me to help me and drive me crazy. Finally, thank you to my parents for being there and for helping me along the way, even when I'm unsure. Thank you for always giving me guidance and for making me laugh. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. If you have a Eitz Chaim Chumash at home, you can follow along as Ian chants first his blessings and then his Haftarah on page 735. Take it away, Ian.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'im tovim v'ratzah v'divreihem hane'emarim be'emet Baruch atah Adonai Abocher Batorah U'Moshel Avdon of Yisrael Amon U'Vivi'en Ha'emet V'Tzedek V'HaKohanim HaLevi'im B'nei Sadok Asher Shameru et Mizreret Mikdashi B'Ta'or B'nei Yisrael Me'alai Hema Yikravu Elai Leshoreteni ועמדו לפניו, להקריב לי לב אדם, נאום אדוני אלוהים. המה יבואו אל מקדשי, והמה יקרבו אל כהנים לשרתני, ושמרו את משמרתי. והיה בבואם אל שערי החצר הפנימית, בגדי פלישתים יובשו, ולא יעלה עליהם זמר בשרתם, בשערי החצר הפנימית, ויצא פערי פלישתים, יהיו על ראשם, ומכנסי פלישתים יהיו על מותניהם, לא יקרו ביזם ובצאתם אל החצר העיתונה, אל החצר העיתונה, אל העם יפשטו את בגדיהם, אשר המה משרתים בם, והניחו אותם בלשון הקודש, ולמסו בדמי אחרים, ולא יקדשו את העם בבגדיהם, וראשם לא יגלחו, ופרע לא ישלחו, כסון יקסמו את ראשיהם, ויין לא ישתו כל כהן בבואם אל החצר הפנימית, ואלמנה וגרושה לא יוכלו להם לנשים, כי אם בתולו מזרע בית ישראל, והאלמנה אשר תהיה אלמנה מכהן ייקחו, ועמים יאמרו בין קודש לכחול, ובין טמא לטהור יודיעו, וערים המה יעמדו למשפט, במשפטי ישפטו, ואת תורותיי ואת חוקותיי בכל מועדיי ישמרו, ואת שבתותיי יקדשו, ואת מת אדם לא יבוא לטמאה, כי אם ולבנו ולאהוד אשר לא הייתה לאיש יטמאו, ואחרי טהרתם 7 ימים יסברו לו, וביום בואו אל הקודש Bater Habanimi Mishabrei Bakodesh Yakriv Adato Neum Adonai Elohim V'hayeta Lahem Nachala Ani Nahalatam Va'achuzam Lo Tidnun Lahem Be'Yisrael Ani Achuzatam Aminha V'hahata V'ha'asam Hema Yochlu V'chol cherem Be'Yisrael Lahem Yiheyeh Bereshit Kol Bikurecho V'choteru Makom Mikol Terumotechem LaKohanim Yiheyeh Bereshit Arisotehem Titnun LaKohen Lechanim Beracha El Beitecha Kol Nevelai Utrefa Min ha'af umin ha'behema Lo Yachlu HaKohanim Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Zor Kol HaOlamim Sadiq Bechol HaDorot Ha'el HaNe'eman HaOmer Ve'oseh HaMedaber U'Mkayem Shekol Devarav Emet V'Tzedek Ne'eman Atahu Adonai Eloheinu V'ne'emanim Devarecha V'devar achar Mivarecha Ahod Lo Yashu Rikam Ki El Melech Ne'eman V'rachaman Ata Baruch Ata Adonai Ha'el HaNe'eman B'chol Devarav Rachel Al Tzion Ki Hi B'tzayenu Ve'la'alu Nefesh Toshia B'mhera Ve'amenu Baruch Ata Adonai V'shamei Tzion B'vanecha Salheinu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'eliyahu Hanavi Avdecha U'v'malchut Beit David Meshichecha B'mehera Yavo Ve'yagel Libenu Akisa O Lo Yesher Zar Ve'lo Yin'od Acherim Et Kevodod Ki V'shem Kodshecha Nishbata Lo Shelo Yichbenero Le'olam Va'ed Baruch Ata Adonai
Baruch Shmo.
Magen David
Amen.
Al HaTorah Ve'al HaAvodah Ve'al HaNevi'im Ve'al Yom HaShabbat Shenatantan Lanu Adonai Eloheinu L'kedusha V'limnucha Lechavod U'letif'aret Al HaKol Adonai Eloheinu Anachnu modim la U'machim Otav Yibarashim HaBefi Kohai Tamid Le'olam Va'ed Baruch Ata Adonai
Baruch Shmo.
Mekadesh HaShabbat
Amen. And Ian, your happy smile and your family's happy smiles and mine and the Cantors and Liam, they just show you, that's right, how proud we are. Thumbs up for you, bud. What a beautiful, beautiful job you did on a very long haftarah. Wow, if even dad is wiping away tears, Ian, I mean, mom, I'm not so impressed. But if dad is wiping away tears, that's a big deal. It is so special, Ian, to celebrate with you this morning. Before everybody came on, I showed you some old baby pictures of you from when you were little. I wasn't going to embarrass you by putting them out while everybody was here. But it's really a treat. I've known you since before you were born, since your mom was pregnant and your parents were expecting you. And you have really been the same boy all along. You have been that sweet, very kind, quiet, except when you and Ruben were getting in trouble for talking in your cribs, but mostly quiet, very gentle soul. I don't think we have ever heard you say an unkind word, Ian. That is just the sweetness of who you are. Your mom's laughing, so maybe I just haven't seen it. Your teachers tell me that it's really amazing that when you come into Rosenblum Religious School, you come in with such a positive attitude. Maybe that's because you and Pop have such a good time in the car on the way over to school. But they say that whereas a lot of kids come into Hebrew school and they have the pressures or the problems of the school day that they carry with them, Ian, there's something special about you that you're able to come in with a positive attitude and always with a smile on your face. All of us who are here today, and really who have known you for so long, have seen you work very hard. And we've seen how willing you are to put effort into something that's important to you. Sometimes you even work with the young children. In our preschool, we see how sweet you are with the younger kids. And we really appreciate and admire the effort. We know it is not easy and can tell by the smile of pride on your face that you also appreciate what you've accomplished today. It is no small feat, my friend. Ian, you have abundant love for your family, with your cousins and your aunts and your uncles and your grandparents. Your parsha talks about the Kohen. You talked about the Haftorah. I'm going to talk about the parasha. Your parasha talks about the Kohen, and it talks about the people who are the closest to him in his life. It mentions a few specific people: his spouse, his mother, his father, his siblings. Ian, everyone who knows you knows how much you love your family. In addition to the people that the Parsha mentions, we also note your grandparents, who you lovingly mentioned this morning, and how you love to spend all kinds of time with them. And of course, we remember with such great affection your Leibowitz grandparents, Barbara and Barry. I'm actually wearing one of your Bubby's kippot today in her memory to bring her presence among us. They have been a part of our community. Chizuk Amuno, Ian, has been your family's home for decades, for generations. And your Chizuk Amuno family is so happy to be celebrating with you here today. I'm a few miles away, Ian, so I can't put my hands on your shoulder to give you a blessing. So I'm going to ask your mom and your dad, and I'm even going to ask Barry to put a hand on a head or a shoulder, and we're going to join together. I know, it's just once. It won't kill you.
Right.
And we'll offer a blessing for you here today. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Amen. Mazel tov. I wondered if you were going to let your sister kiss you or not. It's a bar mitzvah, but let's not go crazy, right, Ian? Mazel tov.
Thank you.
Now that we've shared a moment of blessing with Ian, we want to share some other moments of blessing with our whole community. We want to offer a blessing for those in our community who are ill or are in need of healing, and then one for our congregation. If you'd like to find a text, you're welcome to turn back in your Sidurim to page 405. Cantor Lichterman.
מי שברך אבותינו, אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, שרה רבקה רחל לאה, הוא יברך וירבה את החולים, אשר נמצאים בתוכנו. הקדוש ברוך הוא ימלא רחמים עליהם, להחזיקם ולרפאתם, ישלח להם מהרה רפואה שלמה לכל איבריהם וגידיהם בתוך שאר חולי ישראל, רפואת הנפש ורפואת הגוף, שבת היא מלזעוק, ורפואה קרובה, עכשיו בגלות ובזמן קריב, ולומר אמן.
May God have blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. Bless and heal all those whom we've mentioned today. May God in mercy strengthen them and heal them soon, body and soul, together with all others who suffer illness, and let us say amen. This morning, as we do on Shabbat, we offer a prayer for those who are in need of healing. We also offer a prayer of gratitude, a prayer of well-being, a prayer of thanksgiving for those who care for the ill and for those who are suffering and caregiving themselves. We pray for their continued well-being and that God bless the work of their hands. Torah service concludes this morning with Eitz Chaim. If you are following along, we're on page 426.
Eitz Chaim hi, l'machazikim abba, v'tomechecha, meyushar terachecha, darkenom, v'chol netivodeha, shalom, Hashivayim Adonai, Elecha v'nashova, Kadesh yamevu kekedem.
Shabbat Shalom. I am tremendously uncomfortable about giving this sermon. One, I couldn't figure out if I'm supposed to sit, if I'm supposed to stand. My computer screen won't stay the way I want it to. Perhaps my greatest discomfort in giving this sermon is I really did not want to have to follow my buddy Ian, because I am not going to be able to live up to that guy in any way, shape, or form. It's uncomfortable to stare into a screen and not look at all of your wonderful faces. It's uncomfortable in this moment to find just the right thing to say, not knowing when we're all going to be back together, not knowing when Rabbi Wexler and I and Chazan Lichterman will be able to be in the sanctuary staring out and looking at our community. So in these moments when we have discomfort, I did what I always do, which is to look at the text, look at the Torah portion of Emor. But quite frankly, that didn't help a whole lot either. I happen to love the holiday of Sukkot, but when I looked at the text this week, I discovered something that I guess I knew all along about the holiday of Sukkot, but that perhaps I had avoided. Sorry. There is something conflicting, something really hard about the text and what it says about the holiday of Sukkot. Sorry, I think we have it now. You know what? We're going to go back.
This is the best sermon ever.
All right, I'm going to have to do this sitting because it just wasn't working while I was trying to stand. There's something a little bit discomforting about the holiday of Sukkot. First we read, "And you shall rejoice before the Lord your God for 7 days." The only holiday which has a mention of joy, which asks us to be joyous on the holiday. Now, intuitively, we might have thought that that would happen on the holiday of Pesach, or perhaps the holiday of Shavuot. But no, we are told to be joyous on the holiday of Sukkot. But if you look closer, just a few verses later, we see, what is it that the holiday of Sukkot recalls? You shall live in booths for 7 days. All citizens in Israel shall live in booths, so that future generations may know that I made the Israelites live in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. Imagine the great discomfort of the children of Israel living in booths. Imagine their great unease, believing that what they were going through was finite, yet constantly feeling that it's infinite, constantly mourning the loss of what was, of moments lost, of moments missed, of moments forever altered, living in what seems like an infinite time of insecurity and discomfort. Does it remind you of anything? It almost describes our current situation verbatim. We are living in a wilderness, in our homes, which have become like a sukkah, temporarily not just housing our normative home lives, but becoming school, our place of work, our place of leisure. And while we too believe that this global pandemic, this time of social distancing will be finite, it's hard not in this moment to see it as infinite. So we are living through almost the exact same reality that the children of Israel lived through so many years ago. What are we to do? How are we to get through this? How are we to take this time, this challenging time, and figure out a way to emerge on the other side better? How are we to create meaning amongst this time of tremendous discomfort? This past week, I came across an article in the Harvard Business Review titled "The Discomfort You're Feeling is Grief." It's an interview with David Kessler, who many of you may remember or may recognize the name. David Kessler is the co-author of the famous book on grief and grieving, finding the meaning of grief through the 5 stages of loss. In the interview, Kessler reminds us that we are going through grief right now in so many forms. Each of us goes through almost on a daily basis the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Each of them, aspects of our daily lives for everyone right now. And the challenging thing is, they're not linear. It's not as though as we navigate one stage of the grief, then we get to the next stage of the grief, then we get to the next one, and when they're all done, we've emerged. They don't adhere to a timeline. Rather, each of these 5 stages appears together in our lives, sometimes separately, but I fear in this challenging time that we are going through, oftentimes all together. But Kessler in this interview also reminds us that he recently added a stage to this grief. He says, "I have been honored that Elizabeth Kubler-Ross's family has given me permission to add a 6th stage of grief, meaning I had talked to Elizabeth quite a bit about what came after acceptance. I did not want to stop at acceptance when I experienced some personal grief. I wanted meaning in those darkest hours, and I do believe that we can find light in those times. Even now, people are realizing they can connect as we are right now through technology. We are not as remote as we might have thought. We can use our phones for long conversations. We can walk together in a socially distanced way. And I believe that we will continue to find meaning in this challenging time now, and that meaning will guide us through and will continue to sustain us even when it's over. We have found a way to make the holiday of Sukkot joyous and meaningful despite its challenging norms. Whether it's Kiddush in our Atman family sukkah in our courtyard on a bright but chilly sunny day, not unlike today, whether it's sitting with family in our sukkah, whether it's actually picking up your blown over sukkah, as many of ours were this past year, and setting it erect again. For many of us, Sukkot has become one of our favorite holidays, the height of our joy, and we don't even question the fact that we're supposed to be joyous, because just by din of its existence, we are happy. For some of us, as I imagine it is for Ian's youngest cousins, it is marching around the sanctuary with our lulav and etrog, and then when it's all done, sitting in the rabbi's chair and announcing your presence in the sanctuary. Sukkot has become a joyous time for all of us. But remember, it didn't really start that way. We have created that joy through years, through generations of taking what began as probably one of the more challenging time in our people's history and making meaning, finding meaning in the challenge, finding meaning in the discomfort. And as Kessler reminds us, we will do the same for this period as well. And so we go through this together, managing our collective grief, taking our collective grief, and creating meaning and joy. Whether it's through being together for a Zoom bar mitzvah, or as we're calling them now, a Zoom mitzvah, whether it's gathering together for a class, gathering together for a meeting, whether it's connecting with old friends we haven't seen in a long time, and now that we are on Zoom so much, we're reminded of just how important those connections are. I am sure that many of you, like me, have found this time as a way to connect with people who we don't normally see, who we don't normally speak to. We, as a Jewish community, have great practice in this. We've done this throughout the generations. We've done it for the holiday of Sukkot, and we will continue to do it as we navigate this time. So together, as a family, as a community, as a sacred and holy religious community, we will continue to ease our discomfort, to ease our grief, and to emerge together on the other side, having created meaning through even what would seem like one of the most challenging times to find joy or meaning. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi. Thanking you for helping us to make meaning out of the situation in which we find ourselves. One of the ways we make meaning is as we share in prayer together. Our prayer service concludes this morning with our Musaf offerings. We turn to page 428 in your Sidurim, and Chazan Lichterman continues with Chatzi Kaddish.
אתקדל וקדש מרבה, ועל עמדי ורקירותי במלך מקורתי, וחייכון וימיכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל, ועד עליו זמן קריב ימרו, אמן. יהי שמי רבה, לעולם לעולם העולם היה, יתברך וישתבח ויתהב ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ותעלל שמד קדושה בריחו. אלא מכל ברכתה ושאלתה ותשבחתה ונחמתה. אמירם בימה ויאמרו.
We begin the Musaf Amidah together with Chazan Lichterman, top of pages 430 and 431.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rebekah, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכה לחסדי אבות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך חסד ופקד, ומושיע בו מגן ברוך. אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה מתים אתה רב להושיע. מחלקי לחיים בחסד, מחיה מתים ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומטיב אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גברות, ומידו מלך, מלך ממיר ומחיה, ומעצמך ישועה. למענתה לחיות מתים ברוך. אתה אדוני מחיה המתים. נריצך ונקדישך כסוד ציון כשר וקודש. המקדשם שבך בקודש, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה לזה ויאמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, בכל הארץ כבודו. כבודו מלא עולם, בשערתיו שואלים את זה לזה, איה מקום כבודו, לעומתם ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. במקומו הוא יפן ברחמים ויחונם המייחגים שמו בבוקר בכל יום תמיד פעמיים באהבה שנה אומרים שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד. אלוהינו אוהבינו מלכנו ומושיענו וישמענו ברחמיו שירד לעיני כל חי להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם. ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור הללויה. לדור ודור לדור ודור לדור ודור נגיד גדלך ולנצח נצחים ולנצח נצחים קדוש עדך הקדיש ושיבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם עבוד כמלך גדול מלך גדול וקדוש אתה לדור ודור לדור ודור לדור ודור נגיד גדלך ולנצח נצחים ולנצח נצחים קדוש עדך הקדיש. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We continue the Amidah silently between pages 434 and 440, or the language of your heart. Oseh shalom bimromav. Uyaseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Kaddish Shalom, page 506.
יתקלל וקדוש מרבה, בעלמדי ולאכילתי והמלך מלכותי, וחייכל וימכל וחיי לכל בית ישראל, בגלה בזמן כגיד, במרו אמן. יהי שמרו במלך, לחלם לעלמיה, ידברך וישתבח ויתהל ויתרומם ויתנשא. ויתהלל ויתעלה ותעלל שמי קדושה ברכו ללא מכל בכתה ושירתה דוש בכתה ונחמתה תחמירם בעמה במרומן ותקבל אצל אדון ובאותהון לכל בית ישראל קודון מבוהון ושמי במרומן שלמה רבה מן שמיה בחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל במרו אמן עושה שלום במרומיו Oyaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imro amen.
Steve.
Shabbat Shalom. I'm Steve Pomerantz, one of Chizuk Amuno's vice presidents. It really speaks to appreciation of community and our common bond that we are all together virtually this Shabbat morning. We wish Mazel Tov to you, Ian, our bar mitzvah, and to your proud parents, Stephanie and Keith, and to your entire family. We know this is an extraordinary experience for you and your family, as it is for our whole congregation. We are exceptionally proud of what you have accomplished as you begin your journey into Jewish adulthood. Chizuk Amuno and our brotherhood and sisterhood will present you with gifts, including a Kiddush cup with your name on it. I hope you will remember the sweetness of today as you celebrate Shabbat with your family in the future with this Kiddush cup. As a congregation, we are doing our utmost to enhance the sense of community we all cherish. You will notice as we go forward, virtually, no pun intended, every online offering will be a Zoom event rather than just a video stream. Why? Like Southwest Airlines says, we know you have choices, but there's one thing that surfing other synagogue websites can't offer. They can't offer us. They can't offer our community the ability to be together. We are changing to Zoom events because we all want to see each other and truly participate together as community. I feel that we can't express enough our collective thanks for the Samsonian efforts being made by all our clergy, staff, and volunteers to provide meaningful connection as we all experience this pandemic. This week, as every week, there will be services, discussion groups, community briefings, and adult education. Our Chizuk Amuno and KSDS families put together and donated nearly 1,000 lunches at the end of last month for those in need. And we're going to do it again this week. Please participate. Next week, there will be a Goldsmith Young Family Lag BaOmer virtual bonfire with non-virtual s'mores. This Thursday will be another in our Love to Learn series, where members of our own community share their interests and expertise. Please, if you have an interest to share, contact me so you can give one of these Love to Learn sessions. A week from tomorrow, a City University of New York professor and author who left the ultra-Orthodox world will tell us what he thinks about the Netflix Unorthodox series, and we'll have a Zoom discussion. We are really excited that a week from Wednesday, Robert Kolker, brother of our congregant Fritzi Halleck, will discuss his New York Times #1 bestseller and Oprah Book Club pick, Hidden Valley Road. All of this and more is listed on our website and in the twice weekly Connected at Chizuk emails with links. I wanted to share something that George Bush said this past week that I hope will inspire you as it did me. Think about this, he said. We're human beings, equally vulnerable and equally wonderful in the sight of God. We rise and fall together, and we are determined to rise. Petach libeinu b'toratecha uv'mitzvotecha tirdaf nafshenu. Open our hearts to your wisdom, so our souls will pursue your ways. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Steve. We turn to Ein Kelohenu, page 508.
Adonenu, in Kemakenu, in Kamashinu, Michelahenu, Michadonenu, Michemakenu, Michamashinu, Nodel Elohenu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Malkenu, Nodel Moshienu, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu, Atahu Shigdiro, Avoteinu, Levanecha, Ketoret hasamim, yalayda, yalala, yalayda, yalala, yalayda, yalala, yalayda, yalala. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, latit gedolal yotze bereshit, shelo atzanu kiyeha haratzod, ולא שמענו כמשפחת האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגאל עלינו ככל המונם. אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב גרו בשמיים עמו, ושחרר נגוזו, ושד נגוזו, וקווה מרמים. הוא אלוהינו, המר מגדו וזולדו, כגדו בגודלתו, וידענו היום, וידעת היום בחשיבות לבביך. כי אדוני הוא האלוהים, השמיים ממעל, והארץ ועל הארץ מתחת ימו. נלכה לקבל אדוני עלינו. כי המלכות שלך היא הולמת המלוך בכבוד, ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר וחיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד. ושמו אחד.
We recall with affection those loved ones for whom we say Kaddish today, the 15th of Iyar. The following are listed in our perpetual memorials: Sarah Burke, Ruth Beerer, Jacob Carden, Ruth Syker, Ida Davison, Ray Glansman, Aid Greenbaum, David Hedelman, Louis Kramer, Karen Magid, Alice Weiler Newberger, Siegfried Newberger, Sydney Newberger, Solomon Seldner, Bernard Silverman, and Ronald Taylor. Mourners and those observing Yortzeit Kaddish on page 512. Yid Kadzal v'Yid Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divrach cherutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, v'agala u'vizman kari v'yimru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevarach Le'elam U'Meo Maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei Dekudesha B'richu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran ba'alma v'yimru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba min Shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Yehi zichram baruch. We pray that each of their memories endure as a blessing. It's been so nice to spend Shabbat with everybody, to see Ian become a bar mitzvah, and to celebrate with his grandparents and his aunts and uncles from all around the country. We wish Mazel Tov to Ian, to his parents, to his sister and grandparents, to his tutor, with our gratitude for everyone for helping him reach this day with joy and celebration and accomplishment. One more addition to those things that Steve mentioned, we were able to arrange a very special digital tour of the Jewish Museum of Maryland, but it's only for 25 people. So if you'd like to take part in that, that's this Tuesday at 1. If you'll send an email and make a reservation, we'd love for you to be a part of that as well. We're going to conclude with Adon Olam on page 514. While Chazan Lichterman leads Adon Olam, I'm going to find wine because I forgot it.
Adon Olam, Asher Malha, B'Telen Kol Yetini B'Rach Adon Olam, V'Yenal Nahasa, B'Kevet Tzachakol, Hazai Melech Shemo Nikara, V'Yahare Kichlot HaKol, Levado Yemloch Nara Adon Olam, V'Hohaya, V'Hohare, V'Hu Yeh B'Tifat Adon Olam, V'Hohachad, V'Yen Shini, Laham Shelo Lahachbir Adon Olam, V'Liyah Heshid, V'Liyah Hachlil, V'Lahos V'Hamitzrach Adon Olam, V'Hoheli, V'Chai Goli, V'Tzorkeb Li B'Etzara Adon Olam, V'Honisi, V'Manaseli, Menakasi B'Yomekra Adon Olam, V'Yahado, V'Kidagochi, V'Tishamei Ha'ira Adon Olam, V'Yamarochi, Geviyati, Adon Ali V'Lahira Adon Olam, Adon Olam, Asher Malach, V'Telen Kol Yetin Nibra, V'Yedin Nasav, V'Chetzakol, Hazai Melech Shemo Nikara.
Page 734, Kiddush. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat, lidorotam berit olam, beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam, beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam. Kishesh yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz uvayom hashvi shavad vayinafash uvayom hashvi Shavad vayinafash. Al kain berach Adonai et yom HaShabbat vayikadshehu savri. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Borei piri hagafen.
Amen.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shekoach to Ian again.